Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's just a blessed day just to be alive. I am in my bedroom and just looking around in my bedroom, how small it is, and very small space. And I don't like clutter and all that. So I'm in here just kind of making sure that my room is not cluttered, and for the small space that I have, very small space in my bedroom. So, but I thank God just for being alive this morning. And I haven't been on in a while, but I just thank God for giving me another chance to jump back on after a while, and just to say hi to you guys, and thank you guys. This is a new year, and I just thank you guys for all the ones that subscribe to my channel. So share my channel to someone. It's my channel is all about family, faith, and just overall just doing things round and about, inside, outside, cooking. So share my channel. As a ageless woman, I'm doing the best that I can just to stay healthy and stay alive. And this morning, I am just so grateful to God just to be alive. I want to share something with you guys this morning, and maybe it's not a praise or a testimony for you, or a testimony for, or you can share the testimony with someone else. But I would just like to share something that I was going through for a while now, and I just want to stop for a minute and just give God thanks, and give God praise for what he's doing and what he has done. And my aim and my goal this year, I don't have what they call a New Year resolution, or whatever they call that thing. I don't have one of those, but I do have where I want to be a more healthier, a more better me, a more person that that can get in my word even more and pray even more. And I want to do things that's gonna benefit my body, and have a more healthier me, and not only a more healthier me, I want to be able to share with others, what God has done, and what God is doing in my life. And I just want to share a short testimony that I was going through for over, I would say, give or take 2 years, I would say, um, that I was diagnosed with being pre-diabetic at first. Then when I went back another time, I was told that I was diabetic, and they were giving me some meds. And the meds that they were giving me, it really made me very, very sick. And I just had to say, God, am I diabetic? it don't seem like the meds should have affected me the way that it did. But following what the doctors were telling me and all that, I went on and I took the meds and all that. But what I've done, I did my research, and I've researched different and this is, I'm not a doctor, and I'm just telling you what worked for me. I did my research, and in my food that I ate, in my seasoning and herbs and different, stuff like that. And I started being more aware of what I was putting in my body and getting away from the processed food and the processed item that are costing us to be sick in our body. And like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not even a nurse. I'm just doing what I've researched and what worked for me, and just using the wisdom that God gave me and putting it into action. And I started doing, some things. And one of my videos, I will share with you guys some of the things that I am doing, and still researching for more things that I'm doing. But anyway, I left from the southwest side and I had to go to the East Coast. And I remember going into the store, and I had one of my sister with me, and we were talking while doing our grocery shopping. And I was sharing with her, some of the things that, I was doing, and stuff like that. So you never know who's listening while you're talking. So sometimes if it's something bad, try to whisper and not, say it out loud, because sometimes you don't know who's listening. So I was just, sharing with my sister about an app that I have on my phone. And no, before then, let's back up. I was sharing with my sister some of the things that, I eat that, that I research that are healthy for my body and stuff like that. So as I was talking to my sister, we're just chatting and looking at the different food items and stuff like that. And as I was talking to my sister, there was a lady, I guess she was listening to what I was telling my sister, and she walked up and she said, "Hey," she said to me, "Hey, I heard you, talking to your sister and telling your sister different things about food and da 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 da, so forth and so on." And she said, "Don't you know I was 200 and something pounds?" And she starts sharing with me, we were sharing with each other some of the things that, we're doing and we've done and stuff like that to be a more healthier me. And we just shared it. And she said, "Have you heard of this app called," I'm not going to say the name unless they pay me to advertise their app, but maybe one day I'll share the app with you guys. We'll see. And she said, "This app helps with letting you know what's good and what's bad." And I downloaded it while, she was standing there just to make sure that I had the correct app and all that. So, yeah. So after she left, no, before she left, she was telling me that she went to this country, and she said, "Don't you know that when I went to this certain country, um, I ate bread a lot?" And she said, the difference between the bread here in the States, she said, I didn't feel bloated where I was out of the country or nothing. And she just said, I believe, and she didn't say that I know, she said, I believe that what we're putting in our food here in the state has something also to do with a lot, excuse me, a lot of sickness that's going on in our bodies and stuff like that. And I really did agree with her. Um and when she left, I said, you know what, let me try this. So there were some things that I was looking for, and I start scanning it. And it goes from 0 to 100 good. It goes from bad, I think very bad, bad, good, and excellent. And I start scanning them. And I'm like, I was blown away with some of the items. And I started, not saying that I didn't read the labels before, but I started comparing the excellent one, the good and the excellent one with the bad one. And I heard someone say before, and I don't know, if you can't say the word, then you don't need to be eating it. And when I really looked into the things that they are in the food, I'm like, oh my God. And you know what? I started back talking to my sister on our way out of the grocery store, and I told her, let's be more aware of what we're putting in our bodies. And I didn't say to her, oh, you need to. No, I said, let us be more aware of what we're putting in our bodies. And, and my sister and I, we just chatted and walked out of the store. And I just want to say today that I am diabetic free, and I thank God that I am diabetic free. And I know some people or some doctors, because they want to keep the medicine going that's going in your body, and it's gonna ruin. They give you for one thing, but I say, I'm not a doctor, but I say they give you to help one area of your body, but it ruin another organ in your body. And I try to go as natural as I can. And so far, it's been helping me. I've been, like I said, researching different things. And I just thank God this morning. And I just wanted to jump on here to share with you guys that in this season, in 2026, let's push to be a more healthier us. And we can do this. We can do it together. And I know people gonna comment and say, oh, well, you gotta die from something. But if you want to die prematurely, that's up to you. Don't stop others who's trying to live longer. Yes, we all is gonna die. But why die prematurely if you can live longer? And my aim and my goal is to help someone, not only myself, but is to help someone to live longer. And like I keep saying, I'm not a doctor. I'm only saying what helped me. And I just thank God this morning. I thank God for being God. I thank him for giving me the knowledge and the wisdom. And I just thank him this morning. And I pray to God that I can continue to be aware of what I'm putting in my body. And my dad had a saying, if I can just help somebody. I pray that this reaches millions of people. Please share this. Share this. And I'm going to be jumping on every now and again. I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm not going to try to drill it in your head. But every now and again, I'm going to jump on here and I'm going to say what I'm doing, what God has done. And if you want to come along with me on this journey, I welcome you. Come along with me on this ageless journey of being a better you, a more healthier you. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Be healthy. Think healthy. Walk healthy. And be a more healthier you. God bless you. Share it. Comment. Please get me to 1,000, 4,000 subscribers. I love you guys. Be blessed.